everyone, today we're going to make shepherd's pie. This is what happens when you buy too many potatoes because they were on sale. You find new ways to use them. It's my first time trying shepherd's pie and I have to say, it's delicious and pretty easy to make. Let's get started. First, the aforementioned potatoes, 600 grams of which we need to turn into mashed potatoes, so give them a wash and a peel. Then cut them into semi-even chunks, nothing pretty, just roughly the same size. Place the cut pieces into water until all the potatoes are cut. Once they're all cut, drain the water and wrap with plastic because we're going to use the microwave to cook them. You can cook yours however you please. However you do it, once softened and ready to mash, add 3 grams of salt, some pepper, 80 grams of butter, 70 grams of heavy cream, and 70 grams of milk. Then mash to your desired consistency and set aside. Next, we'll prep the ingredients for the filling. Chop 100 grams of onion, 5 grams of parsley, 1 gram of rosemary, half a gram of dried thyme, and 15 grams of garlic. Then measure out 20 grams of tomato paste, 15 grams of AP flour, 150 grams of beef broth, 10 grams of Worcestershire sauce, 100 grams of peas and carrots, and finally 1 pound of ground beef. Once everything is ready, move to the stove. In a large pot, add a bit of oil, then the onions, garlic, and a pinch of salt. Cook until the onions begin to turn translucent, then add in the tomato paste. Cook until it begins to brown and stick to the bottom. Next, add the ground beef and once cooked through, sprinkle the flour on top and mix in. Cook until you get good browning on the bottom of the pan, then add the stock, peas and carrots, and finally the herbs. Give it a mix and try to scrape all the brown bits off the bottom. Bring to a simmer and cook uncovered until thickened. When ready to assemble, fill half of your oven-safe pan with the filling, then top with mashed potatoes. This is a great chance to practice your cake decorating if your mashed potatoes are smooth enough, but ours are not. You can live like this or smooth it out and no one will ever know. And now is a good time to mention if your pot is oven safe like a Dutch oven or similar, you can add the mashed potatoes directly in the pot without using another pan. Once the potatoes are smooth, clean the edges a bit and bake at 190 degrees Celsius or 375 Fahrenheit until the top is golden brown. Garnish with the parsley, and here is our version of shepherd's pie. Let's get a nice scoop and yum! What a classic dish! And now we have a confession. We added 2 grams of fish sauce and 5 grams of soy sauce. You'll never know it's there and it really helps to deepen the flavor. But this is totally optional. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned to see what will we cook next.